I was blessed to podcast studio. And so today, that is what I am going to be doing. I ordered this cute little backdrop that I'm going to be putting up. And so, yes, y'all, I have a station called Surviving with Nine. If you all have not checked that out, please do so. Where I'm going to be starting a new podcast. And so I just grabbed me a backdrop and I had this little futon that my cousin actually gave me a while back. And so I decided to put it out here for if that could be a sitting station. And yeah, we're gonna turn this into our little podcast area. And so I am excited about it. And like I said, I was fortunate enough to have this space out here where I usually come out here and do my embroidering and whatnot. Um, I started a clothing line when I first lost my baby, and I would do all the drawings or whatnot, and it was very, very successful, and I did that for a while. But now I'm getting ready to go further with my podcast. And so I decided that I was going to turn this into a little podcast room. And I am excited about it, you guys. I've been getting the things getting set up and I'm really, really excited about it. So y'all like just grab this off of Amazon um with the new um name that's gonna be which is surviving with Nine. I'm very, 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 very excited about that. And I had been out here not too long ago where I hand painted the floors because it's actually I'm thinking that it was a um like a workspace. So I am going to turn this into my little podcast place, and I am glad that you all are subscribers and have been following me. So yes, y'all, if y'all ain't got a chance to tune in, the new channel is going to be Surviving with Nana. And so today I'm just setting up the little area where I'll be doing the new podcast, and it really doesn't take much. Like I said, I got the little backdrop from Amazon. And I said, you know what? I got all this space out there, so I'm gonna actually do something with the space, and I'm gonna turn it into me a little podcast, Cheers Back, where people can tell and share their stories and feel comfortable and come and sit on the couch with me. And so I had recently, um, this flow, like I said, it had to be uh, a work like a workspace. When I moved here, somebody must have been using it for a workspace. And so I hand painted the floors. And so today, when I finally got my backdrop in, I decided that I wanted to turn it into a uh, workplace. Hey, Emily. Hey, Nixon. Welcome, y'all. So I'm getting ready to start my little podcast officially. And I got ordered my little backdrop. It was very, very reasonable on let me kind of show y'all what I'm doing a little flower arrangement on the side over there. It was very, very reasonable on Amazon. Came really, really fast. And we got this little the typically space out here, like it was like a work shed when we purchased the house. And I said, well, I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna make me a space where I can do my podcast. And so just been gathering little things or whatnot to try to make it be appealing for the look. So I got a couple of flowers. The backdrop really did it. I already had some of the stands that I use when I have my events. And so I said, okay, we're gonna make it real cute and cozy and have a little podcast show. So all of you that follow me, I thank you all for your support and continuing watching and laughing with me. A lot of the times I'm very, very silly. Um, but this is something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. I wanted to do surviving with 99 podcasts. And if y'all hadn't had a chance to check out that channel, I wanted to do that channel to help mother that was in situations like myself. I lost my son when he was 16 years old, and it took me a long time to be able to speak about it, to even be comfortable enough to even talk about what happened to him. And with that being said, now I go into schools twice a week. I work with the youth. I share his story to try to save other kids. I started a nonprofit and I got like 280 mothers. And so I want this space right here that I'm creating right now to be a space where they may find the strength to talk about what happened, not even talk about what happened, but let's talk about things that we can do to keep living a meaningful life, if that makes sense. Because I had to find myself trying to regain a meaningful life after losing a child at such a young age. And I want this to be a place where, we can talk about things that you can do. Like I said, I do embroidery. I learned how to do my own clothing line. And for some time, I've been wanting to be that voice for people that's unable to be that voice for themselves and help them regain strength to be able, it's been 5 years for me, September the 6th. And so I'm excited about getting this decorated, child, and getting it going. And like I said, if you have not went to Surviving with Nana, this what the page is called, Surviving with Nana podcast. Um, I feel like I'm gonna get it off the floor and it's gonna get going, and I'm gonna be able to get those families in there or get those mothers in there to say, "Hey, I know how you feel. Let's talk about it. What are some things that we can do?" Holidays be the worst days for me, but um, I knew that I couldn't be selfish for myself, and I had other kids, so I had to find the strength, and it's by the grace of God that I found this strength. So we're here now, and I'm excited about it. And I think it's cute. I think it's gonna be a cute little fix, y'all. And these pillows right here, y'all, I actually had these pillows on. I fought with my sister. I lost her on January the 20th to cancer. And I had bought her these pillows when she went to get her chemo. She would put her arms inside of the pillows, and it would keep her hands warm. And so these are very, very special to me. We went through a battle. We stood strong and hard, and she fought. She fought really, really, really hard, and I fought with her to, it wasn't an option to fight anymore. So these are my favorite, and They remind me of her. And I want to show y'all my floor in case I hadn't showed y'all my floor that I hand painted. It's a little, I got to clean it up a little bit, child, but my floors that I did, I just got down there one day and I just started painting. And I painted and I painted and I painted and I painted. And so the floors I kind of did just. And so, though I did a couple of flowers down on the floor, and I put my son name in one of the flowers, and I put my sister name in one of the flowers. And so I just think that this would be a space where it'll be very, very meaningful for me. And I think that they're gonna be, that spirit is here with me. So I'm excited about it, child. I got a cute little, I designed it. I said, y'all, I just want to share with y'all what I'm doing today, what I'm doing is surviving with Nana. Talk about things that we can do to regain, coping mechanisms. And that's what the goal is gonna be, y'all. So I thank you all. Who I got on here? I thank you all for stopping in. And yes, y'all, I'm excited. Everybody be safe. Have a good day. If you haven't watched my videos, I do got a video on there about my sister, y'all. Kind of what we went through when I was going through it with her. But most of the time when I get on there and I'm being silly because I gotta laugh to keep from crying. And so I just like